Werner Hyundai. I'm Big Woody Hayes, my friend Trey, and we are talking new car buyers today, Trey. Let's just set the situation here on the podcast. I'm brand new to Tallahassee. I've never bought a car.
Sure.
It's my first time buying a car. What advice would you have for somebody buying a new car for the first time?
It all kind of depends on where you are in your life. I mean, we've had people that were as old as 68. It was their first time buying a car.
Right.
But if you're younger and it's first time buying a car, the main thing you want to remember when you come in is you want to bring your proof of income,
right?
Proof of residence, things that they're going to ask for. Make sure your credit's zipped up and everything's ready to go when you come in.
Now, another question I have is if I'm buying a new car and I say, maybe I'd like to lease.
Right.
If I'm a first time buyer, is that a good option for me to lease instead of buy? Is there a big difference?
Well, that's one of the great things that we do here. We'll sit down and we'll go over everything with you and show you what your options are. And we'll give you two ways to look at it. We'll show you one with a cash purchase where you'll finance and one with a lease. And we'll talk to you and figure out what your needs and wants are. And from that, we can tell you which way is best for you.
So a needs analysis is always one of the first things you do.
Every car deal, we do a needs analysis. So we know exactly what you're looking for.
Right. Now, if I'm looking at buying a new car and I ask you, would a certified pre-owned be a better option for me? Is that an easier way to go for a first-time buyer, maybe for credit purposes?
Sometimes it is. It really just depends on what the banks tell us. And we'll submit the deal sometimes on a new car and a certified pre-owned and see what the banks tell us, because we don't make the decisions here. The banks do. And so we're at their mercy just like you are.
So with that, with the banks, making all the decisions and everything is basically credit score based,
sure.
It's a cosigner required every time.
No, it's not. I mean, there are some that are first car buyers that have credit that they've established, maybe a house or what other things, and they don't need a cosigner.
Right.
And some people do. Through the needs analysis and getting a credit application on you, we can tell you what you need, and it'll help you to figure out what's best for you.
And any special advice you would give to somebody who's looking at buying for the first time, no matter what their age is, whether they're fresh out of college or if they're retired?
Now, you can do your research online and come in and get a professional to come in and tell you exactly what all the cars do offer. But there are so many options on these cars now that it's hard to figure all of them out. So you need to come in, look, figure out what works best for you. And whatever comes out of that, it'll give you the best vehicle for you.
So I walk on the lot. I'm a first-time buyer.
Mm-hmm.
From the moment I get on the lot, kind of walk me through square one to
Sure.
end of deal for a first-time buyer. What should they expect in their experience?
Well, when you come in, we'll do a needs analysis. We'll sit you down. We'll have a manager come over, speak to you, and we'll try to work to figure out what your needs and your wants are. We more focus on your needs than your wants,
right?
Because we all want the top of the line everything, but sometimes that doesn't work out. And through that process, we'll figure out what you need, and we'll get it all leveled out and get you the right car for you.
Now, for first-time buyers, a lot of times I think people, they come into a dealership, they kind of have a preconceived notion of what the experience is going to be. What are some of the common misconceptions that people have about buying a car for the first time?
People sometimes still think it's the 80s and we're all wearing the plaid double knit jackets and we're trying to take advantage.
Leisure suits?
Without a doubt. I left mine at home today. But one of the great things about our owner here is that if we do any of those kind of shady things that we're doing in the past, he'll fire you immediately. So he takes it very serious about taking care of our customers and doing the right thing every time.
Absolutely. If you're a new car buyer, the experience is top notch here at Werner Hyundai. Just come by and visit them here at 252 Capitol Circle Southwest. You can even start shopping online, get some research done at wernerhyundai.com, or just simply give them a call, set up an appointment to come by, talk to someone. 850-575-1000.
Thanks.